Republican voters in Texas now have some intra-party squabbles to resolve during the primary election. Some incumbents are fending off challengers for seats in the Texas House.
KXAN's Will Dupree joins us live from a polling location in Bee Cave with a look at one of those hotly contested races in the Hill Country. Will.
Yeah, Daniel and Britt, we are standing directly across from Bee Cave City Hall. This polling location, which is surrounded by campaign signs that you see right behind me here, sits in a solid Republican Texas House district. And the two leading candidates are a freshman incumbent looking for her second term and a former lawmaker who'd like to return to the Capitol. On the first day of early voting, Governor Greg Abbott made a big show of support for Representative Ellen Troxclair.
I need you to go vote.
After firing up the crowd and taking photos, the two Republicans even went to vote together. The governor is campaigning across the state for candidates who back his efforts to let families use public dollars to pay for private education.
I know that I can count on Ellen to support not just the agenda that I'm trying to work on, but most importantly, she supports the agenda of her constituents.
Troxclair says she'd keep pushing for school choice if voters send her back to the Capitol.
We have got to make sure that we, the taxpayers and leaders, are doing what is required of us to get those children to a place where they're set up to succeed in life.
The race is over the sprawling House District 19, which spans west of Austin to Burnet and Fredericksburg. Troxclair is like other Republicans whose vote to impeach Attorney General Ken Paxton unearthed a primary challenger.
I think the impeachment vote just took it over the top. And I said, we have to make a change.
Kyle Biederman retired as a state rep 2 years ago and now is mounting a political comeback.
I couldn't sit home and let somebody part of the Austin swamp that lives in Austin represent not only me, but my constituents. It's a duty, and I really care about my constituents.
Both candidates listed the border as well as water issues as some of their top priorities. And now voters must decide who's best to take those on and represent the Hill Country. There is a third Republican candidate in this House primary. His name is Manny Campos, and unfortunately he was unable to talk to us today about this story and be featured in it. Now, on the Democratic side, voters have a choice there too. There are currently two candidates vying for that party's nomination in this same race. Reporting live in Bee Cave, Will Dupree, KXAN News.
Great reporting, Will. Thanks very much for that.